Welcome back, guys. It's Kids Coding Playground here, and today we're back for another video, and we're still working on the Faily Brakes game. So yeah, so today we will be working on the laser and the power up. So I was showing you the code. If you don't have this code right here, feel free to pause and yeah, copy down all this code. And also the trees, I'm pretty sure we did this one too. So first let's rename this. I forgot to rename that in part 1. Faily Brakes Game. Okay, you don't have to have the teaching, but I'm gonna do this, so yeah. I'm gonna work on the laser secondly. So the third thing, because we already worked on the trees and the other thing, the player. So when the green flag is clicked, we'll set size to 20%. So then laser will be smaller because I'm pretty sure it's kind of big. It's already at 20, but you probably don't have it. It's probably not 20 for you because you got the button. So when I receive start game, then sorry, I forgot to show you where the start game is. So as you can see, it says broadcast start game when you click the space bar. So when I receive start game, it'll go forever, and you get if then statement, if then the key, and the key space is pressed, and the laser is more than 0, so basically if you have more than one laser you can shoot. Okay, so laser 0, then change laser by -1 because you lost a laser. Also create clone of myself. The laser is the button, so yeah, you can actually get it from here. Search up buttons right here, I think, around here. Button. You can also use this button if you want. Any button you want. You can even use a bat if you want, but it's your game, so. Wait until. So wait until not key press, so they will not spam. So you cannot just hold the space key, and it go like a machine gun. So yeah, so you might, if you want to spam, you can you don't have to use this technically, but if you don't want the player to spam, then you add that. So when I start as a clone, so as you can see, it says create clone of myself, so it brings to the when I start as a clone, and when I start as a clone, it'll go to the player. And the player is basically a convertible, the car, and you go to the player, point and direction. So I will show you a thing. So point and direction of player. So you always have to change the last one. This is tricky, player, and you have to change this direction. And it'll set Y to Y position, so we can just duplicate this, and we need a plus, so a plus -20, so a direction of a player. So I will explain this later, and I will show you what this basically means. So instead you need Y position of player, and then it'll move 50 steps. So yeah, I'll show you what this means later. And so because if you don't have this, it's just the Y position of player, it'll be like up here, and that's not directly in the middle, so I will actually show you later. So yeah, so move 50 steps. So go in the front of the car, it'll show and repeat until, you need to repeat until loop, repeat until touching the edge. Sorry about that. So it'll repeat until touching the edge and it'll move 10 steps. You also need an if-then statement. So we can get the if-then statement inside here. If then is touching the obstacles, then it will hide. So you shot the obstacles, and it will change obstacle HP by 1. So I don't think we have that variable yet, but you can make that, and I'll get further into that later. So obstacle HP. So it will change obstacle HP by -1. So then the rock, like so some things have like 2 times to kill, like the wall takes 3 times, rock takes 2 times, so you gotta change it by 1 because the laser does 1 damage. And you also need a if-then statement. You need an if-then statement. So if then, you need an or. If then the obstacle HP, and you need another one, the less than symbol. So if the obstacle HP equals 0, so I gotta go to variables, obstacle, ooh, did I not make that variable? So it was actually a glitch, I just found out. So when I saw there was no obstacle HP here, I did it for all sprites, so now it's working. So I just clicked on one of these and obstacle HP was on there. So it was actually, and I clicked back on this one and it worked. So it's actually a glitch, so sorry about that. So the obstacle HP equals 0, or the obstacle HP is less than 0. I don't know how that's supposed to happen, but it's just in case, because you can't spam. But I don't know how that can happen, but just in case. So yeah, and I'll broadcast obstacle destroy. So you gotta make a new broadcast and wait obstacle destroy. I always get confused off of those. So broadcast and destroy obstacle destroy. I'll also delete this clone. So you gotta put the delete this clone on the right place, so it is not in here. So it is right under this one and not under this one, only under this one. And also you need to delete this clone under this one. So yeah, we're done with the lasers. I will show you what this means in a while, and I'll also show you what you have it or not. So basically, delete the laser means that the laser will go. So I'll show you how it is if you do this one, like with this plus -20. I told you I'd do that, so let's just start. As you can see, the laser is directly where the car is, in the middle of the car, but we're gonna try another one. So we're just gonna take out this, put this inside, and as you can see, it might be a little bit different for you. I'm not sure, because sometimes, as you can see, it's on top of the car. So yeah, so this could help. So we're gonna move on to the power up next. So this one has a hunk of code too. So I'm gonna start easy and simple with when green flag clicked, go to X. So I have the coordinate, so go to X. 94, 31, and it'll show. So somewhere over here. And when I receive start game, then it'll go forever. go to X 200 and Y, pick random from -115 to +50. So it'll be like around here. And repeat until you need an OR. Repeat until it's touching the player or touching the edge. And they'll change X by pick random -3 to -6. Sometimes it's lower, sometimes it's higher. So basically what this is. Faster. Sorry. So depending how big your costume is or how big your size is, the thing could be like flashing around here because it's touching the edge. So I'll show you that right now. As you can see, it's 250. And I'm just gonna wait for this. As you can see, it's like flashing around here, and that is just wrong. So it depends how big your costume is and your position, also your size, if your thing is small or big. So I'm also going to show you this way how I did it with 200X. As you can see, it's not on the edge and it's not like right here going like this and that and this and that. So yeah, that's basically what it means. And then you have to make, when I receive got power up, we're still coding. So it's from here, yep, when touching power up, got power up, hide, I'll start sound, magic spell. I already have that sound. Sorry, excuse me. And magic spell, you can get it from the Sprite library. So, magic. So yeah, you can use any sound you want, like pop, whatever you want. So yeah. And you need an if-then statement. So so we're actually gonna use costume number. So you need an equal. So if the costume number is equal to 1, so the costume number is equal to 1. I'll describe all of this afterwards when I'm done coding. So costume number equals 1. Costume number is the heart. So yeah. So if the costume number equals 1, you need an if-then else statement. If then else. I'll just code everything right now. If the HP plus 20 each heart is 20, so you can make it like infinite if you want, but the next block of code I'm doing, it will stop that. So, and it's over 100, then set HP to 100. So I'll describe everything afterwards. So set HP to 100, and it'll change HP by 20. So basically, your hearts cannot go over 100. So if you want to go over 100, you can remove this script of code and make it differently. But I'm using this, else it'll change HP by 20. So it will work. And the set HP to 100 means that it won't go over 100. So if you're at like 70 HP, it'll go to 90 HP. But if you're at like 90 HP, it won't go to 110. It'll stay at 100. We'll just add 10. If you're at 100 and you collect a heart, it's still 100. So yeah, that's basically what it means. And also, the second costume is star. So this doesn't really have a use, but it's just a flex. So it's basically like a score. It's like a flex score. So yeah, if you want like a big score, you can always use the star. So yes. So you need equals. If the costume number equals 2, then it'll change score by 5. You can make it like infinite score if you want, like 10 million if you want. I don't judge you, but if you want to, you can. And you just have to duplicate this, and it's just a little bit different. Sorry. That. You just make it outside, and you have to make it 3, and it'll change score. Instead of change score, it's change laser by 10. So I'll show you what the next one is. So you can make it 5, but I'm using 10. So the laser, so it'll have 10 shots when you collect it. So show you the costume. Laser is costume 3. I don't know why it says costume 2 because this name part red, but that's fine. And it'll wait 3 seconds, and it'll come again. Wait 3 seconds. Set X to 200. So it'll go around here again, and it won't flash around here, so it'll just go around here. And next costume, show. So you get the power-ups, yep. And I think we might have a part 3, I'm not sure. But let's see, costume 1, costume 2. As you can see, you can pause anytime you want, feel free. So we will actually have a part 3. I'll actually show you the game. So it's not completely finished, the obstacles are not here. So we can move these down. So if you do not know, you can actually double click on this to make it like laser 10. You can also do this, and you can also double click to get this. So I'm gonna double click on, I'm gonna double click on this, drag the variable down here, double click on this, drag the variable down here, double click on this, drag the variable down here, and let's start. So as you can see, please select a car using right and left arrow keys. Please press space when you're done. So I'm gonna select yellow this time. So as you can see, the power-ups are going around, and it's the laser. So I have 20 lasers now. It's heart this time. So stay at 100. As you can see, it'll stay at 105. I got 5 points, and it's not that challenging right now, but we will have a part 3 for this. And yeah, so as you can see, the HP, I'm just gonna play this again. So I'm gonna show you something with the car, and as you can see, it says HP to, I'm gonna set the HP to 50, so then I can show you the heart. So yeah, let's just full screen this. I'm gonna pick red. So as you can see, the HP is coming. As you can see, it went to 70. So yes, it does work. And I'm just gonna wait for another heart. So it's just a power up this time. So as you can see, it's changing Sprite. Oh, I got a heart. As you can see, it's 90. I hope there's another heart if I'm lucky enough. Nope, this is another star. And this dude. And as you can see, the heart, it doesn't go to 110. I'll show you that again right here. So wait for the heart to come. Wow, why is it going in the same order? I don't know why. So as you can see, 110, it doesn't go to 120. It just goes there. It stays at 100. So it looks like we have next costume, so it's always predictable. So I will maybe change this to a random costume to make the game more challenging. So let's say switch costume to pick random costume 1, 2, 3, because there's 3 costumes. So I'll run it again and show you guys. This time it's not that predictable and harder to guess. I mean, it's impossible to predict it. So yeah, as you see, it's a star this time instead of a heart. think the first one was supposed to be a heart, and this time it's a heart. I wonder what the next one's gonna be. It's a star. See, look, it's not a power anymore. So yeah. So you can do next costume if you want, but this is more fun in my opinion because you don't know what it is. So next part will be part 3, and yeah. And we'll be working on the obstacles. It might be really short, but yes. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below for what else content you want. Anyways, see you guys!